nice and it was so worth the money she did her with this box. I loved it. It was great. Keep on watching to see how this all turned out. Thank you guys for joining me today. Today I'm doing the unboxing for Isabel Bedoya's beauty box with Cosmetips. I'm so excited to review this box with you guys and do a little quick unboxing. And I finally did a new little look. It looks nice, you know, to be going out to the club a perrear, you know. That's all you hear when you open this box. Like, look, it looks so nice. It's just perfect. Like, I don't know, like, you know, when you're following somebody for so long and you start seeing them grow, and like, I've been following Isabel for the longest, like the longest since the beginning, and I had to get my hands on this box. By the way, we are a little bit, you know, closer because I want you guys to see everything, todo. These products are her favorite. You know, she says that they're true to their name. I've always wanted to get my hands on some of these products in this box, but time, money, you know, the fact that it got smashed up all into one was like the glory. Like, God was telling me, do it, go buy it. So go buy it. First thing that comes in this box is the Michael Todd Beauty Sonic Blend Antimicrobial Sonic Makeup Brush. So this is just a rotating brush. It is a 3D Flaw Fill. I've always been interested in trying like a rotating brush. Like, what if it can make life so much easier? And she says that it's way better than, you know, blending and all that other good stuff. So we'll see how that turns out. Next is the Murad Hydration Pure Biotic 4-in-1 Multi Cleanser. It's like a gel to like water. It turns to like a water. It doesn't smell bad. You could definitely tell. Like, I'm so used to using the Garnier micellar water to remove my makeup, so trying something different is gonna be really interesting. A lot of loose highlighters, so this is something different for me. The only one that I have is from like Bretman from the Wet n Wild collection, and I mean, I like it, it's good, but I'm so used to like having like a compact highlighter and like a palette or something. What shade is this? So this is in the shade Vegas Loose Highlighter. Highlighter lasts you about 12 months. It is a loose pigmentation. I can't wait to see how this one turns out. Okay, bueno. Next, we have the Tatcha The Silk Canvas Filter Finish Protective Primer. Ooh, look, it's so pretty. It's like a nice little like purpley. I love the packaging. The packaging is so cute. Like, how can you not like that packaging? It looks so cute. So this is a primer. Let's see how this one's bumming. Wanting this product for years. Okay, since like teenage, since I've seen Farrah Sally put this out, but I was never able to get my hands on it. More so because I was young and I didn't have a job, and you know. But next we have the Farrah Sally Rose Gold Elixir. She uses this first before applying all of her makeup, so it's going to be a good pleasant change because I'm used to using like moisturizers and things like that instead of like a gold, like a beauty elixir. So vamos a ver, mi gente, because you already know I'm so prone to sticking to what works for me. So, and finding out if these products make me break out is going to be a big must, because that's why I stray away from changing my routine sometimes. But vamos a ver. Now, my go-to lash as of right now is Ardell, but that may be changing if these Lily lashes come to play. And they look so beautiful. Like, look at the style. They look fluffy, dramatic, but I feel like you can really pull off something natural with these dramatic lashes. We're gonna find that out. Last but not least, out of this amazing beauty box that she put together with her favorite products that are probably going to become my favorite product, is the Dominique Cosmetics Latte 2. These colors, I've never seen this combination style of colors, and it kind of tests you to really bring out your creativity to, if you want to do a dramatic look or if you want to do something natural, like you name it, this is the palette for it. And it looks so beautiful. You have about 3 shimmer shades, some dark tones, some color to play with, and of course a bright white to obviously brighten up the eye, the inner eye. Your brow bone is a must for me because what did I tell you guys? White shimmer shades for the summer are a must. They make your skin, they make you look good, like you're glowy, you know? Let's put these hairs back and prime our face, throw some eyebrows in. I'll be right back. Let's jump into first the gold elixir that she uses prior to applying her makeup. I've never used these because I've always been so afraid because I'm an oily person. The one thing that I don't want to do is break out. So that's all that I'm like looking for out of pros and cons from this product. Jesus. Okay. Massage that into my face, and I will let you know how I feel about it. Right now I don't know how I feel about it. My face does feel very moisturized, a little bit on the, how can I say, it feels like too much right now, but let's see how this goes. Next I'm going to be applying the Tatcha Silk Canvas. We're gonna go in with the first setting with this primer. It feels so weird. I'm not used to that. I have some hairs coming out of the brush already. 3 pelitos came out. Okay, 5 pelos. 5 hairs came out of this brush now. I did see it really mattify my face. 6. Here's another one on my forehead. So that's 6 little pieces of brush that came. That's 6 bristles that fell out. My face feels very moisturized, silky, so that's kind of a plus aside from the beauty elixir, like how it made my skin look and feel. This is a major plus. So next we're gonna go in with our foundation. You guys already know my little baby, my forever baby as of now, the Born This Way foundation. So a little always goes a long way for me. So this brush has 3 settings. I'm gonna go to the second one. Let's see how that works. Alright, we had 7, 8 bristles that have now fallen out of the brush. 9. I mean, it's cool. It happens with like a lot of brushes. I mean, the quality of the brush is good. Don't forget that ear, please. Please don't forget the ear, the back of your ear. The hairs off the brush were falling onto my face. I counted like what, 9, 10 pieces that fell out. But the application on how it went on my face compared to like if I were to use a beauty blender is actually pretty good. Like it blended it out well. I can't see my pores, so 8 out of 10. And how it went was really good. I actually like how that went, and it's different. I've never used a brush on my face to apply. I've always been beauty blender, beauty blender, beauty blender. So it's a nice change to not be like smacking the crap out of your face, you know what I mean? Primer all over your eye because you don't want any patchiness, please. No thank you. Not with this box. We can't mess this look up. There's just no way. I'm going to go in with, let's see. Go in first with Strawberry Milk. It is this nice pinky shade. And I'm gonna take it all the way above, like around from the outer third to the inner eye, straight around. Let's stop for a second. I only dipped my brush in probably like twice, barely, like I didn't get too much product, and it did exactly what I needed it to do. I don't see any fallout like that on my face, so that is a major plus. I'm used to doing my eyes before my face because I hate the fallout effect after, but this palette barely has any eyeshadows running back. So next I'm gonna go in with the yellowy shade Blonde Roast. Almost like sunset vibes. Oh my god, yes. I'm all for it. How are you guys doing, by the way? How is this COVID keeping you guys up? I'm like fed up already. I just want to get back to my life, but it's just not happening. What do I have to do, Jesus? Who do I have to go help? It's just sucking the life out of me. But I mean, the plus side is that I've spent a lot of money on beauty products. Hey, there's a plus there. Can't be getting mad over that. I'm going to go in with an angled brush back into the shade Blonde Roast. And I'm going to take that on top of my crease to kind of define it. I'm going to go in with Drizzle. It is this nice gold shimmery shade. And I'm going to go in with it outright wet. Let's see how it goes. That's exactly what I want. I love when I don't have to wet the brush to put the pigment on and it's pigmented and it still shines. I'm going to go in with the shade Coffee Beans and I'm going to do that on my outer third. And we're just going to start to deepen this. I like it. This palette, 10 out of 10 for sure. It's really workable. You have color, you have shimmer shades. I mean, what else do you want? I'm not going to drag it too far out because I still want this to look very elegant and soft. I'm going to go in with the shade Matcha. It's a nice blue. Back in with a blending brush, I'm going to blend that blue around. Since we have a lot of shimmer, a lot of stuff going on in the eye, I'm just going to go in with the shade Frothy. It's just a plain white shade. And I'm going to use that to highlight my brow bone. And I'm going to take a little bit again up towards the front to kind of brighten up that blue. Guys, these lashes are it. They're it. And I'm like, blown. Mind blown. They look great. The makeup came out awesome. I'm loving this blue in the inner eyes. It literally pops out. Actually, like, let's just take a minute to just, you know, like, hold on. So I'm gonna go in with my Cheek Stars palette in the shade Dallas and Georgia. And first, we are going to use the bronzing shades to warm up the face. Next, I'm gonna go in with a more compact precision brush only for contouring, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Hula and just directly put that on where I would typically contour. Next, we are going to go in with the Anastasia Vegas highlighting powder. It's absolutely amazing. It looks gorgeous. I love the shade. I love the way everything came together. Let me just... For lips, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Weekender. And it's just this nice, deep brown. Alright guys, this is the completed look. I love how this look turned out. Honestly, all of the products that she included in this box with Cosmetips was definitely worth the money. I am actually really pleased on how everything turned out. Being new into trying for Asali, Tatcha, and finally getting to know how their products definitely work and just how it looks on my face and even on camera. Like, I've never seen my skin, my foundation be this flawless, and that is a big plus for me. The only thing that I can really say that I didn't like about this box was just the brush. You know, it was just too much. So it was something different for me. You know, I had a little bit of the hairs coming out of the brush. Besides that though, the application and how it blended was perfect. I just didn't like that there was hairs falling off the brush. That's literally my only con. The palette spoke for itself. I had no fallout. I did not have to clean up after or reapply or anything like that. It was perfect and it looks so good on the eye. Highlighting shape that she picked out for this box definitely goes well with any kind of look that you really want to create, and that's a big plus to be able to add something that's so versatile for so many people to use. And I mean, everything in this box speaks for itself. As I said it before, Isabel did her with this. Trust me, I love it. I will definitely buy this box again. I hope that she comes out with a new box with even better products. I don't even care if it costs more. I might even actually spend the money for it because it really spoke for itself. And she gave me a nice little, you know, a little something new to try. As for the lashes, I don't know. I think it might be time to say goodbye to Ardell for a while. Semana que vendrá. I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.